You hate daylight savings there, Captain? What's all that about? Not daylight savings yet, is it? Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you've gained an hour. Got an extra hour of trading. It ain't going my way at all. I should go to bed an hour early. Go to bed with the sun. You'll be fine, like farmers do. This is really annoying me now. I've been in this consolidation since about 7:40, 7:35. So pretty much after, straight away as it started consolidating, I got in at the beginning of it. And it's been ranging between where I got in at 28 and $30. I've got my cutoff at 30. I'm short on this, by the way. I've got my cutoff, so I'm risking 10k on this. I just felt this was going down to about 24, but we'll see. At this rate, I'm just ready to cut it as soon as it goes green for me, if it goes green. Frustration. I'm watching all the other banks selling off, and this one's just going sideways after a big sell-off. This is the worst hit bank at the moment. So this is the aftermath of the debacle that is the SVP thing. So we had pretty much all the banks, all the regional banks are struggling. We've got First Republic, which is what this one is. We've got Western Alliance, PacWest, Zions Bank, even Charles Schwab. I've been in this trade now for an hour. How long do you hold your winners and your losers, Tony? It says on TraderView that you hold them for an hour. Yeah, I literally have been holding this for an hour. It's gone nowhere. I've come close to getting out at the top end. I've come close to getting profitable on the bottom end. I've just not reached any levels that. I keep saying patience is a virtue. Patience, Tony, patience. I just don't have the patience at the moment. That's the problem. Good morning, Kyle. So at the top of this range, the question is, will it break out or will it break down? I'm looking for a breakdown. But I've got to be disciplined to cut it if it breaks up. It's just getting very close to it. There we go. On. I nearly didn't get filled. Right, okay. That's me. That's a huge portion of the equity. That's the small account, by the way, guys. Might make this back later, but right now it's looking bullish now. It's just broke out to the upside. So it's going to be a mad week ahead, Jack. It's going to be a mad week ahead. I mean, we've got CPI data. Oh, I've not gone live on Instagram. Live everywhere but Instagram. So now I'm live on Instagram as well. So that's important. Alright. Thinking this still might be a short. I'm looking for maybe a VWAP fade here. 3150. Breaks back into that range, it's going down, but 3150 might, if it breaks over 3150, it'll be interesting. It'll be an interesting week. We've got CPI data tomorrow. We've got PPI retail numbers on Wednesday. We've got the jobless data on Thursday. Of course, we've got the aftermath of all this banking debacle to filter through as well. So, yeah, it's going to be. Lost a little bit more than I really cared to there as well. Why did that not get filled? Breaker 32, it's now 32. A whole 50 cents I missed. Why did that not get filled? Well, we'll see, Kyle. If there's strong rebound, we can all go long on these banks. Which I'm trying to do right now. It got filled. Terrible fill off. Should have been in this at 32. Oh, it's just not going my way at all today. Look at that. Oh well. Volatility. It's got to be able to take the hit. So we started with 45k in this account today. Hey Tom, how you doing? Always good to have you here. So I know I'm trading too aggressively right now. The size is too big. Just because the volatility on this one is like over $1 on the ATR. Spreads are not too bad, but the ATR is huge, so I should have been trading much smaller. But we'll see. Although spreads are like 50 cents at the minute. They've not been that all the time. They're kind of closing most of the time. They're between kind of 10 and 15 cents most of the time. 10 cents right now. Oh, I couldn't have timed that better. I got it exactly. I've lost exactly what I gained on that long position. So the long position, I've still got to make up the short, but I could have timed it better. I could have timed it at the top, but we'll see. I got poor fill there. That was a terrible fill. Right up at the top of the wick. That was terrible. I wanted the break of 34, and I should have put a limit order in. I wanted a break of 34, and I got 34.40. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't expect another banking crisis. I expected another crypto exchange to fail. Well, the volatility in the banks is huge. There's not much volatility in the small sector, in the small cap sector at the moment. That's the thing. Now I need this to go and break highs, which it doesn't look like it's strong enough to do. Banking Ponzi scheme. I don't know about that. It's just bad management. I mean, the problem is with a lot of these banks is they're run politically. You end up with CEOs of these banks who haven't a clue about finance. They don't have a clue about how to balance the books. Just poor management. Another failed bank. That's max loss. I'm kind of half my equity on the small account. I'm just gonna have to move over to the who's doing so well as well. Okay. Yeah, that was the small account. We started with 45k in the small account today, and we're just frittered half of that away. So, hey, look, easy come, easy go. Make my oh. Right. Take the bid with the ask. They're at 34 or whatever. Pretty bigger size than I really should be right now, but it is on my main account, so I can afford to take a hit if I need to. The volatility here is huge. Big risk for big reward. Highly volatile stocks at the moment, these banking stocks. Looking for signs of a potential VWAP bounce here. But this volatility, there is you can't justify it with there's no patterns to watch for at the moment. It's just the technicals are out the window. Technicals are right out the window with this. Keeps falling. I'm out at 30.50. $2 I've effectively given it. It's over $2. Right, start again. So basically, everything we made on Friday, we're just giving it back by being too aggressive. Big risk, big reward. That's what I was looking for there, but we'll size down and we'll see if we can make some base hits. The opportunity is here for sure. It's just a case of timing it and getting the right direction. Yeah, at this pre-market, what you tend to find that goes on the tape as well, Kyle, is that you'll get some of the off exchange transactions that are taking place, over a weekend even. I wouldn't get in that BR because it's an acquisition. There's no trade there. BRVB, there's no. It's 260% up, but it's an acquisition. There's no trade. Volatile, I think. The open's going to be volatile. Thing is, you've got to trade aggressively. When the opportunity strikes, when opportunity knocks, you've got to open the door. There's no point. There's two types of traders. There's fearful traders and there's aggressive traders. And if you're fearful, you tend to kick yourself for the opportunities that you didn't take, rather than kick yourself for the opportunities that you did take that went against you. And if you're a fearful trader, if you're an aggressive trader, you have a risk. You have bigger swings in your equity curve, granted, but afternoon, Shafiq. It's not a slow day, buddy. You're looking at the wrong stocks. So the banking sector is huge at the moment. It's so volatile. There's not a lot in these small caps, to be fair. There's not much movement in the small caps at all. Very little movement in the small caps. AMI Medicine, maybe. Rejected it. 31.67. So we're looking at 75 to the upside. Yeah, well, I'm thinking that when Biden starts talking, if he has the effect that it's required, we might see an uplift and a move to the upside. The SPY's moving up already, so let's see. I'm keeping an eye on the news as well. So. The question is, when Biden starts speaking, will we be able to make any sense of what he's saying? I love all the Trumpites that are saying there's no way, it must have been, election was rigged, there's no way that Biden won. There's no way people prefer Biden over Trump. And they're absolutely right. I can't disagree with what they're saying. Nobody wanted Biden in office. They just wanted Trump out. It was anybody but Trump. That's what that vote was. But we'll see. I mean, there's clear signs of dementia with, I mean, Trump's not far behind, but with Biden, it's evident the guy is struggling to get a cohesive sentence together. Let's come with it. You go without me that time. Some base hits. Start recouping some of these losses. Yeah, but only one will count, Kyle. You might get a load of pieces of paper, but only one of them will count. Well, I'm surprised he can actually still read without his reading glasses. Biden's talking now. It's either going to go one way or the other. Let's see. How's the market going to react to Biden's address? Well, technically, I wouldn't say he crashed it. The economy's strong. The economy hasn't crashed. The economy, that's the problem, is the economy's too strong. That's why we've got all this inflation, because the economy is too strong. Nobody's crashed the economy. It's the strongest economy in US history. Well, so much for calming nerves. There's volatility here. I've just got to time it right. There's opportunity here. Breaks 30, it's going to be a oh. Can't get filled. This is the problem with this. There we go. This is the problem with short sale restriction. Is getting filled is virtually impossible. You've got to put the order behind the price action. After the open, it's a huge mark. I can't see it getting halted pre-market. I don't think it's in the same kind of trouble that that Silvergate or any or SVB or the likes had. It was struggling at 28 when I was short on it on the small account. 28 was the key level. It was found support at 28. I can't believe I didn't get filled there at 30. It's finding support at 28 again. It's a big level. Morning, Mike. Yeah. Got to cut it somewhere. Just not having a good day pre-market. Could be one of the worst days I've had so far for a long time. Ooh, did get filled. Came back for me. Get over to VWAP. Yeah. Why am I not surprised? Right, I'm going to risk 5k on this whole dollar. Let's see if it's over 31.50. The volatility and the moves on this, there's opportunity to make money. You just got to time it right, and that's what I'm not doing at the minute. I'm mistiming this across the board. I would have been stopped out there if I actually had a stop in place, like I said. This is the problem when you have mental stops, is being disciplined enough not to adjust stops to accommodate the trade. Just kind of the last trade of the day if it doesn't go for me. That's you're talking about analyst ratings. So basically, they're saying if it will perform in relation to the overall market. That's what a market perform is. So if the market's moving up 10%, the expected, well, it's not going to move up 10%. The market moves up 2%, they'll expect a similar kind of growth. Yeah, and we should absolutely take analyst ratings with a pinch of salt. Truth be known, they're paid thousands upon thousands, you know, each year, and they haven't a clue. That's the truth. They just don't know. I mean, I could be an analyst. I mean, look at Kramer, he's an analyst, and he hasn't a clue. In fact, you're probably better off doing the inverse of what he says. Hey, Robbie. I'm not having a good session, Robbie. Not at the moment. Yeah, I know. Well, it was actually February. He was hawking Silicon Valley Bank. He was saying, you know, he's saying it's underpriced and a definite buy, And you know, but he's also today got on record as saying there's going to be a bounce today to, and it's like buy, buy, buy. So I'm like, no, short, short, short. Cramer's telling everybody to buy these bank stocks, so carry on selling. Kramer just, I mean, he's just an auctioneer. You know, you're gonna get 10, gonna get 10, gonna get it. That's what he does. He doesn't have a clue what he's saying because it's all written for him. He reads from the cards. It's just he reads it with charisma, and people enjoy. He's more for entertainment value than he is for any real analysis, because he's not the one doing the analytics. He's not the one doing the research. He's just reading it from a card. It's like Tucker Carlson. You don't believe a word Tucker Carlson says because he doesn't understand. He's not talking from the hip. He's reading off a cue card. Watch what he's doing. I mean, he's like he is the stereotypical Ron Burgundy. Well, they can't do much. They can't do much else, Kyle. You've got to be right if you one way or the other. I mean, they're not going to go sideways with this volatility, that's for sure. Although saying that, the wider time frame, this has been going sideways around the $30 mark, give or take, since 7 a.m. this morning. Well, no, since 5 a.m. Really. You know what? I might risk 10k on this now. Where we're at. I'm gonna draw a line here. So I'm in at 30.37. So I'm just gonna put this in down here. 28. That's what I'm gonna net. 28. I'm just gonna leave it till 28. It'll either move up and I'll make a lot of money, make all my losses back, or it'll be a big losing red day. Probably my biggest since last year. We've got 10 minutes to the open. I can see one of two things happening at the open. We're either going to get a massive bounce, or we're going to get a move up into halts, or we're going to get a sell-off across the board, and everything's looking fairly weak. So my bet is probably to the south side. You're not going to get a short position at the open. It's just not going to come back for you. If it decides to sell off, it's not going to come back for you. The short sell restriction, the whole point is that you need to have an order above the price action, and it comes back for you. But it's just not going to come back for you. Gotta say, this is not a good day, but we've had worse. So far. Not the worst day ever. It's close. Very close. Yeah, I ain't coming back from this. Okay. I like to think of myself as the king of comebacks. Going red early and then finishing green. I ain't getting green today, that's for sure. Inverse cup and handle. For sell-off. I wouldn't say this is a double bottom until it gets up to kind of 31 again. 30-50 at the very least. Upside down cup and handle up to like 29.50, and then sell off again, and triple bottom for a sell off. Yeah, I'm out. Well, we're just about to get to the open, and I'm done for the day. Kind of way over my max loss on the day. I've basically given back what I made on Thursday and Friday last week. So 2 days of really good days, and I've just pissed it away in one morning. And you know what? Easy come, easy go. I'm locking my montage so I don't miss any more of it away. Look, I'm just going to dig more. I'm just going to dig a bigger hole at the moment on Penn State. So it's not so much that I'm giving up. It's just right now I need to see continuation one way or the other. Well, whoever said double bottom, what I was seeing is cup and handle, big cup and handle, inverse cup and handle. So it could come back, or I could make it back. We just got to see what we can do in terms of opportunity. But I'm just going to sit out the first 5 minutes for sure after the bell, because quite frankly, there's no point throwing good money after bad. What was same with my thoughts on Schwab, same as my thoughts on First Republic, the same as my thoughts on Pacific West. Same as my thoughts on Zions Bank or Western Alliance. They're all in the mix on this. This is what we call a bank run. They're all hemorrhaging. They're all in the same, and this is all down to well, Silvergate was the first one that was finding itself in trouble, and then we had Silicon Valley last week. Well, you're glad it's just good. It was tiny. Well, I think I'll wait for the open, see which direction things start to take. This was a $75 stock last week. I might hold this into the open, but I'll have a stop at $13. I'm kind of in it, giving it 50 cents, so an extra 2.5k. That's all I'm prepared to do. $90 seconds to the open. Down a little bit. One of the worst starts to a day I've ever had. It probably is the worst start to a day I've ever had. I don't think I've been down this much in pre-market before. Usually after the open that yeah, but it's downwards trending still. Got 30 seconds to the bell, half a minute. Let's see what happens. Ten seconds. There's my stop. It won't execute pre-market, but the bell's about to ring, so there we go, get stopped out. That's me done. Locked. Montage done. Had the right idea though, I think. See which way to go. Fasten your seatbelts? Absolutely. Ah, you horrible mistake. Why have I got no level up, level down data here? Yeah, worst day ever. Level up, where's my level up, level down data? That's halted to the upside. Am I not getting no level up, level down data here? Where's the volatility halts? No, the small account is done and dusted as well. That's locked. Hey, look, I can't. Look, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. If I can have a 50 grand day to the upside a couple of weeks ago, I got 35k day last week on Friday. I've got to be able to take a 50 grand swing to the downside. It's just, look, it's painful, but easy come, easy go, I guess. That's halted to the downside. I'm like, why is it not moving? It's actually halted. Halted. Everything that's halted to the upside. All the banks are halted. Schwab. That's halted to the downside. Zion Bank. Well, I think those halts came at the right time for me. Lock the montage, get out of it. I should have given it the 5 minutes. Like I said I was going to. And then this one halt. Alright, so there's a minute left. It's terrible, Michael. You know when you feel like you've got the Midas touch and everything you touch turns to gold? Well, this is like the cheese touch. I don't know if anyone's seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Well, this is the cheese touch. Moldy cheese. Well, this should resume any time. I'm not seeing any resumption data. Normally I would be able to take advantage of such volatility in the market, but that's into a down halt. Back west, probably will do the same. Schwab's halted down, Zion halted down. Let's look at Pac West. Pac West halt at the halt level. 736 is the halt level. Schwab is looking very dangerous. Halt level now 729. There we go. There's the halt. Should halt. Not quite yet. A couple of orders going through still. Yeah, there you go. There's halted. Well, tomorrow I might just take the day off. I think this is a big one I need to recover from. Let me just have a quick look. Having a really good March up until today. And it's like a 50% hit. More than. Yeah, take a 50% hit, you need 100% gain to get back. That's what it's like. Look at Schwab. So Schwab just halted, it resumed from a halt, gapped up, and sold off. So it was halted here, then it gapped up and sold off. Break new low. No, absolutely, Ted. I'm gonna lock my montage. I shouldn't have gone in for that last trade, if I'm honest. With but that's the way it is sometimes. Western Alliance. I shouldn't have taken that trade. Actually, I should have taken profits up at the top here. But what are you gonna do? Swinging for the rafters every time, swinging for the fences. You're not going to hit the bleachers. You're not going to get the ball into the bleachers every time you swing, and that's the problem. We're doing it this way. Yeah, guys. You know what? I'm going to knock it on the head. I'm just not feeling it right now. I'm not in the best of humour, so I probably wouldn't be the best host. So I'm just going to knock it on the head. And when it stops raining, I'll take the dog for a walk. Let's see. Early bath, absolutely. Before I do more damage.